Now, live on WATD, it's the Bethoney Builders Podcast, featuring the Bethoney Builders crew, Chris Bethoney, Steve Burton, Christian Fauria, and Sophia Bethoney. Got questions? Text us at 781-837-4900. Now, here's your host, Sophia Bethoney.
Hello, and welcome to the Bethoney Builders Podcast. I'm your host, Sophia Bethoney. As always, I would like to introduce my Bethoney Builders Podcast crew. First, we have my dad and our principal builder, Chris Bethoney.
Hello,
then
Chris.
We have former tight end and two-time Super Bowl champion from the New England Patriots, Christian Fauria.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
And last but not least, we have WBZ Sports Director, Steve Burton.
And hi, everybody. I'm Steve Burton. I'll be doing the news for you all the time. Can you guys hear Steve?
We can't,
No,
but
okay,
that's
good.
okay.
Can I tell you what happened to Steve earlier today?
What happened?
Okay. Had a show to do earlier today. Steve's car broke down. So he was using his daughter's car, and the car broke down. So we had to start our show late. So maybe, possibly, because then Steve had to drive back to Gillette to do like the 6 o'clock news. And then I'm sure he was sprinting back so we could do our show. So my gut tells me that he may have had car trouble again. We may have to call him on the phone. Just saying that he may have car trouble.
Today, we had a really exciting day because we had a site visit at the Burton's residence.
Yes.
And we're going to be using Trex decking for the project. Mm-hmm. And we're also going to be using PVC trim. Isn't that right?
Yes, Sophia, that's correct. Yep, we're going to be using a Trex composite decking down at the Burton residence. And we're going to go with a PVC ceiling and trim to match. What were your thoughts? You had a chance to visit with Steve Burton.
I think they have a really beautiful residence. There's plenty of opportunity to create a really beautiful deck with a lot of amazing chairs. You know, you're sitting out there, you can look at the beautiful view. It's just really relaxing. And I'm really excited to start designing it.
Yeah, I saw pictures of you, Sophia, with Steve, checking out the plans. Yeah, it's a beautiful house. Is he easy to work with, or is he just as annoying off air as he is on air?
No, Steve, he's very easy to work with. We love to work with all of our customers.
Yeah. So what specifically, so if you could, right, let's say I call you up and I want to do the same thing as Steve. Like, what's the first thing that you guys, do you bring plans already? Do you bring a sketchbook? Like, what do you guys do?
What we do, Christian, we'd take the call and then make a scheduled appointment. When we arrive at the home, we would hear first and foremost what the customer wants and what they want to accomplish. And with that, then we'd start to move forward on their design plans based on what they're interested in what they want to accomplish.
That's right.
So that's a pretty simple, easy, understandable process. And I think what a lot of people may or may not know, that this isn't the same with all companies. Like certain construction companies, if you want to do an addition, if you want to do an ADU, and I'm sure we'll get into that. I know we got got a special guest that's going to come on again. Always get a surprise here on the Bethoney Builders Podcast. Sophia, were you, this is a stupid question I'm going to ask you anyways. So what'd you think about the Patriots game?
I thought it was awesome. You know, I'm so happy that we won against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, there were moments where we thought maybe it's going to be a close call, but I'm really happy that it worked out well. You know, we had Henderson. He made some really good plays. We had Stephon Diggs. He made that amazing touchdown. We had Williams. He's a rookie, but he just ran down the sideline, and it was just awesome to watch.
I'll tell you what, Sophia, like you are on lock with your football knowledge. Like I'm actually, it's a trip. Like from based on when we started, 10 weeks ago, to like how you're just breaking down. All right, let me test you. Let me see. Now tell me, what did you think about the Patriots defense?
Patriots defense.
It's a little bit harder because we all focus on offense.
It's a little harder.
Yeah.
You know, I thought they did well. I think for the Patriots to win, it just takes a team effort. You know, you need to have good defense and good offense. Every single player, you know, they played to the best of their abilities. And most importantly is that we got the win. Yes.
Most important. That is really all that matters, is that the team got the win, because I see people yelling and screaming about last night's game, the Thursday night, Monday night football game, and they're pissed that it was 10-7. And everybody said, oh, it's a snooze fest. And I was like, well, it's because they were playing really good defense. Like, that's why. It's not necessarily that the Green Bay Packers offense sucks or that the Philadelphia Eagles offense sucks. It's just like both defenses were just bringing it. They played really well. I like that old school type of game. I was fine with it.
Sure.
But a lot of people don't like it, Chris.
No, Christian, I myself too appreciate a back and forth game. We need those games driven by the defense. If it's all offense, then it almost looks like it's too easy out there, and we all know that that's not the case in the NFL.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, look at how about your dad decked out in his Patriots gear?
I think he looks awesome.
I came into Tuesday night here. I'm so excited at 8-2. I went and got my Tuesday night's best. I said, Christian, I'm going to leave all the construction clothes in the closet. I was one step short of putting on my lanyard from a previous playoff run / Super Bowl, but I didn't want any sort of jinx or any of that to take place.
Is this going to be your outfit for the Jets game on Thursday?
As long as they keep winning.
Wow.
At this point, I'm going to wear Tuesday's finest. As long as the Patriots keep winning.
Are you taking the headphones?
I'm going to take the headphones with me to Gillette Stadium.
I would do all of it. I would take the headphones and then bring the sign behind your head that says Bethany Builders. And if you want to, get an information or, there's Steve Burton.
There he is.
I see Steve Burton.
Hey,
Here we go.
let me tell you something.
How's your car, Steve?
That's a whole nother issue. Car died.
I told them about the car issue. We don't believe you.
Well, believe it, because without Bethany, I don't get back.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. I just came from Gillette Stadium. Those guys practiced outside today. It was so cold. A couple guys had trouble taking off their helmets because it was that cold, especially these California guys. Christian, you're from California. These guys aren't used to being out here on the East Coast.
Wah.
Yeah.
Wah.
Not used to it.
Cry me a river. Here's what I'll say. I don't care if you're from, people say, oh, you'll get used to it. I'm here to tell you, Chris and Sophia and Steve, you don't get used to it. If you grow up in Southern California, that's just what you know. So I was always the guy that wore multiple layers of clothing. When everybody went outside with no sleeves, acting like they were all tough. I'm like, that's so stupid. Wouldn't you rather be you could be warm and tough at the same time? Is that such a weird thing?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
I met a
You
lot
have to
of
wear a ton of
tough-
layers when you do construction too, right?
Yes.
Well,
For
that's a
sure.
good point.
Yeah.
Sophia, that's an excellent point.
Yeah. Dress in layers.
As we go into November, you got to dress right?
Yeah.
Because
You know,
the work doesn't stop just because it's cold. That's the key. That's the
Right.
key
Exactly.
here. Bethany Builders, we're like the mailman. We deliver.
Oh,
Snow, sleet, doesn't
well
matter.
said, Christian. Well
It
said.
doesn't matter. Hey, listen, I can only imagine people who you're doing work for, probably calling you up during a storm, say, hey, I guess you guys aren't showing up today. And then I'm sure you're right there knocking on their door maybe 30 seconds later going, hey, we're ready to drive some nails.
Have to be Christian, like you're saying. People, they work hard for their monies and they hire us. They expect us to deliver. And like you said, like the mailman, 6 days a week, we're going to be there. You hire Bethany Builders, you expect a level of service, you expect a product. And what do you think, Sophia? We're not going to let anybody down.
We just get it done.
That's it. We just get it
Dad-daughter
done.
duo.
Yeah,
Gotta make
it
Steve,
happen. Duo.
you missed Sophia's breakdown of the game. It was pretty good. It was pretty impressive. We may have to hijack her and bring her on Burton and Ernie talk football with Forier and Sophia. Maybe that should be a
and
special
Sophia.
segment. And Sophia,
The title gets longer each week.
we gotta turn Sophia into a Muppet.
Well, that's
a
what I was going to
Muppet.
ask you, Christian. Does Sophia, that would be the only thing. She doesn't want any sort of negotiation. Just can she get a cartoon character?
Yes, we can do that easily. The guy at WBZ is awesome. This guy,
He's very good.
He's so
Ronnie's
talented.
very good.
Yeah, he's I would say you ever heard of blue chip people, blue chip players? You ever heard that refers
Yes.
to, someone who's really good, blue chip this, blue
Right.
chip that. I would call the guy, I forgot his name, Steve.
Ronnie,
who does the animation. He's a Bethany Builders guy. He's
he's
our type
phenomenal.
of guy,
Ooh.
Sure.
just really good, no nonsense, man. High standards, right? You give him a task, the dude does it, comes back and it's done.
Incredible. I got to tell you, Christian, I was making a reference early on, I'll tell you, as we've started from early in the season, I'm not sure if it was, I believe, week 2 forward, your predictions, my goodness, Christian, you got to be in the 90+ percentile on your game predictions.
You don't need to say anything, Steve.
Whoa.
Steve, you don't need to say anything.
I mean,
Whoa. Ask him
I
about that
don't
last
know.
prediction.
I was finally wrong, Chris.
Ask him about that
Okay.
last prediction.
I was wrong.
All right.
I said the Tampa Bay Bucks would lose. Fine. Even every now and then, a blind acorn, a blind squirrel, whatever, finds an acorn, whatever that stupid saying is.
Sure.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I like the 12 win plus prediction that I had, though. I'm going to stand on that, guys. At 8-2, I like my chances for 12 plus wins this season. What do you think?
I think it's a good call.
I don't know.
Four
What do
more
you
wins?
think?
Easy. They get to play the Jets twice this Thursday night, so that's 2 wins right there.
Then they have Miami again too.
Yeah, but for some reason, like when they wake up, they decide to be
Come
good.
on, man. Miami in December? Miami in
true.
December with nothing to
True.
play for. Miami's going to check out.
Yeah, but they just beat the Bills.
Yeah, but
They
that was
housed
in
them.
that was in Miami.
Steve, the Bills, it wasn't even a contest.
Christian,
I'm just saying.
Miami's going to get off that plane in December and get right back on the plane.
What if it's one of those warm Decembers when it's like 60 degrees and it's a 1 o'clock game?
I don't see that happening.
Guys, do we got to be careful of the Jets being a trap game?
No,
Okay.
not even. Sorry to jump all over you on that one, Chris.
No, it's a.
But Steve and I had this discussion earlier today. I would say that I have so many stats that show how putrid they are. Like they're horrible. Like they gave up their best cornerback. They gave up their best interior lineman. Their receiver is hurt.
And then they won 2 straight.
And that's fine. They can. That's totally fine. Every now and then, somebody gets lucky. Like maybe every now and then, it happens to the worst teams. They somehow get a win. But man, they didn't have 50 yards of total offense, Chris and Sophia. The Jets, they didn't have 50 yards of total offense.
Yeah, they scored
Their
2
points
touchdowns on special teams.
on special teams.
Yeah.
It's like that's so. I mean, and they can't. And the only thing they have is Breece Hall. And the one thing the Patriots have for sure is a good run defense. So I think they are cooked before they even get off the bus. How about that?
Wow. So you're thinking 9-2?
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah.
9-2.
Incredible.
I bet you they win 35-3.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Patriots win
35-3.
35-3.
I don't
Yeah,
know
about
that.
yeah, absolutely.
You
Hey
never
guys,
know.
not for nothing, but I think we got a guest. I think we got a call in.
Oh.
Larry, do we have somebody for call in?
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh my goodness. Can Larry, who's calling in?
Is it Santa?
No, it's not Santa.
Awesome. Well, can you patch him
Nikki.
through for us? Oh, fantastic. Can you pass Nikki through for us, Larry?
I hope so.
Oh, excellent.
I think we did it. Here we go.
Nikki,
Hey, can you hear me?
we got
Yeah.
you.
Can you hear me?
Hey,
Yes.
Nikki.
hi, Nikki.
Hey,
Hold on,
Nikki.
thank you everyone for taking my call. Hi, Chris.
Oh my goodness, Nikki,
course.
thank you so much. Guys, I had a chance to meet with Nikki, who's calling in. We had a first time chance to meet this past week. She's a fan of the
Yes.
podcast. And Nikki, you're with East Bridgewater?
Yeah, I'm with the East Bridgewater Junior Senior High School Boosters.
Incredible.
I
Guys,
am. And Chris took the time and came down and met with me, and I've been following the podcast ever since. I found you guys on YouTube, and I saw you on it. I wanted to call in.
Oh,
Nikki,
thank
that's
you, Nikki,
awesome.
for the call.
Hey guys, let's give it up for Nikki.
Yay,
to go, Nikki.
There we go, Nikki. Way to go. Thank you so much for reaching out. What do you like about the podcast? Have you had a chance to meet Steve Burton, Christian Fauria, and our daughter Sophia Bethoney?
Well, I do now.
Well, there you go.
I have now. Yeah. This
There we
is
go.
amazing. I saw some of Sophie's stuff. I saw her news segment.
Oh, what
I saw
did you
her
think?
news segment, and I just watched. It was amazing that to be highlighted like that. The accomplishments at your age, that's amazing. That's what I would love for all of my high school athletes to aspire to. So I'm so
Incredible.
excited about that
Wow.
and seeing it and being able to Chris shared it with me. And then I just watched your podcast from last week about your work with the veterans.
Oh,
There we
That's
go.
also near and dear to my heart. Yeah, I'm
Of
so
course.
excited. And Chris took some time and came down, and we have some exciting news for Bethoney Builders and the East Bridgewater Junior Senior High School Boosters.
There we go. I'll
What's
tell
the
you, it
news?
was like I say, first and foremost, we want to, of course, honor our veterans and thank you to all our veterans. And hopefully you're listening, and thank you for your service and to your families. And Nikki, I can't even begin to I'm aware of what you do. Of course, Christian, Steve, and Sophia are just learning about this, but the amazing work you're doing down at the East Bridgewater Public Schools and the Vikings, boy, we're extremely excited. And I think our team members here are going to be excited and surprised to find out the good things that we got ahead. And again, folks, this was my first time meeting Nikki. We had never met prior to last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there we
Yes,
go.
I'm really excited. I
Yeah.
just wanted to call in and say thank you and say hi to everybody. And I wanted to meet Sophia.
Oh,
That's
well, it was nice
amazing.
meeting you,
He is a
Nikki.
superstar.
There we go. Sophia has fans. And you're a
Oh,
fan
yeah.
of Nikki,
Oh, yeah.
Sophia?
I'm a fan of Nikki.
There
Nikki,
we
thank
go.
you for all of your
Oh,
support.
perfect.
Well,
Oh,
Nikki,
thank
on
you, guys.
another front, we also go live at Crazy Axes at Patriot Place on all the home game days. So when that takes place, you're always welcome to come down and visit us at a live show at Crazy Axes at Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium. And I know I enjoyed very much meeting you, and I'm sure that our podcast crew here would love to meet you in the future.
We would love to meet you.
That would be so fun. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I'm looking forward to our future.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a great night. Thanks.
Okay.
You too.
Thanks,
too.
Nikki.
Bye.
Well, there we go.
Well, there we
Little-
go. We got
Little by
a,
little, the fans are coming out to say hello.
We got a fan club. I love it.
There we
I
go.
love it.
Christian,
Everybody
you
gets a
always
hard
had a
hat.
fan club. What are you talking about?
Not like you, Steve. Not
Being a
like
pro athlete.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
In my
How many
mind,
years? How many years in the league?
13, Steve.
13 years in the league.
13.
13 years in the league.
Yeah.
Christian, I
Yeah.
got a question for you.
Yeah.
Knowing that
Girls
you know
wanna dig
stats.
Christian
I'll
Fauria
stop
back,
it.
back in the day.
In 13 years, Christian, how many games did you play in?
How many
Professional games.
Wait, do you know the answer?
No, I do not.
Oh, geez, I don't even know. I'd have to pull up Pro Football
Well, there we go.
Reference.
There we go.
Um,
maybe in the future you can figure that.
let's
You know, let us
see.
One
know.
of them.
Let's see. I'll do this. I'll do. You guys talk. I will grab the stats and
Incredible.
tell you exactly how
Wow.
many games I played in. All right, here's
Incredible.
my. All right, so I'm going to give you an over under about
Okay.
how many games I played in. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So, all right, over under 189.5. Over under as far as games played in.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me do that again. Sorry. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Go ahead. What do you guys think?
189. What do you think, Sophia? Over or under?
Over or under? Say
189.
You say
Who
again?
said over?
Over. Me.
Over says Sophia.
I'm gonna go over.
Okay, Steve.
Well, let's see. You don't get hurt all that much. So I mean, and you were a stud back in the day. I'm gonna say over.
You're right. Over 191.
Hey!
Wow. Hey.
191.
High five.
That's a lot of games, man.
High
That's
five.
a lot of games.
That's incredible, Christian.
A
That's
lot,
a lot
of
of
games.
games.
That's
I know.
incredible.
Tell me
You
about it.
know? And
I
hey,
think
guys, not for nothing. And we're so fortunate we have Christian Fauria with us. So I think Christian on the Bethoney Builders podcast, the over or under 9. I think he's over on that too. What
I'm
do you think?
over. I'm over.
There we go.
How about this? So
Give it
let's
up.
hear from Steve. So Steve, I heard that I saw some pictures of Sophia down at your house. You guys looking at some plans. Give us an update on the process so far, because I know you're getting a deck built at your house. You're using Trek Decking, one of our great sponsors that we have here on the show. So tell us so far. Give us an update on what's going on. What stage are you at?
Well, we're at the beginning stages, but Sophia has designed how this is going to turn out with Joe from Trex Decking. He came down and they walked me through the process of what. It's amazing because she had a game plan of how she was going to lay the Trex Decking down. And she said, we have to, how'd you say it, Sophia?
You have the video?
We actually have a video from
Oh.
today.
Yeah,
Steve,
we
you
can
wanna-
show the video.
Let's share the
Let me
video.
explain it.
Alina, can you
Because
hit
she
it?
was
Bring
very
the video
impressive
forward.
and how she did this.
Here we go, guys.
Steve, I have your plans right here.
Oh, I cannot wait, Sophia.
And what deck color did you choose again?
I'm going with malted barley.
Malted barley, excellent choice. You know, in order to continue with your project, we actually have to move backwards to move forwards.
All right, what does that mean?
It means that we're going to have to remove these existing pavers.
Uh-huh.
Then we're going to prepare a plumb and level surface.
Uh-huh.
We're then going to construct a pressure treated wooden frame, and then we'll install the Trex decking.
I'm so excited.
Oh, there.
That's
There we go.
That's
So
pretty
wait,
impressive.
So is that a 2-story deck?
Yeah, it's a 2-story
Yep.
deck.
Yeah.
All right, so you got to pull out all those old pavers, right? And
Right.
then treat it, plumb it, level it, right? Throw some gravel in there or something like that. Put your
Exactly.
stumps in there so as your anchors.
Exactly.
Lay on top of it, right? You gonna have railing or anything like that? Any railing?
Well, the upper story is enclosed.
So Christian, yeah, we're not going to go with railings on this one because it's on the lower level, it's walkout to grade.
Okay.
And then up top is somewhat of a screened enclosed porch with no stairs leading down. So it's enclosed with direct access from the living space on the second floor.
Okay, so question to the builders, to the two, the best father and daughter building duo the world has ever seen.
Thank you.
Has the clock started yet? Officially, have you officially started the clock as far as how long it would take from beginning to end? When did
Christian, can we take a little team huddle here?
Yeah, take a team
Okay,
huddle
come
because
over.
Steve, I want to know, like, they're Bethany Builders, they're known for their quickness and their efficiency,
Efficiency,
Like,
right.
So I'm like, all right, so does the clock start
them
when the
know.
shovel goes
Absolutely.
in the ground or when you are sitting there looking at plans? So now they huddled, they have an answer.
That's a good
We
question.
have an answer.
All right.
The clock has started.
Okay.
We are ready to
we
get
are-
this project started.
Wait a
We
minute.
are ready.
When we have exciting things like this, I need help from our friend Larry. Can you give us a drum roll?
Larry, the drum roll. We got
We
a
might
drum
have
roll.
to do a drum
I'm not sure if Larry's going to give us a drum roll. Larry, can you get a
get in my
drum roll? Or?
Did it come through?
Yeah.
No, we didn't hear
the
it.
drum
No, we
roll.
didn't hear it. We hear your voice though. You can just use your mouth to make a drum noise.
How about that time?
No,
We didn't hear it, but
Nope.
you know what's good? Sophia, let's give him a Bethany Builders drum roll. Steve,
There we
you're
go.
in?
Yeah.
There we go. The Burton Residence project has begun.
Okay, so
The clock has started.
just like Roger Goodell, Steve, right?
Yep.
The Bethany Builders are on the clock.
They're on the clock. But
They're on
here's
the
the
clock.
thing, Christian. We're going to show it, the process of doing this throughout the progress. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bits and pieces. You
Yeah.
saw the beginning of it, what it looks like. Sophia is going to come back and direct the team as far as how it's laid down. Joe from Trex Decking will come out, and it's amazing. Chris, it was bigger than we thought it was going to be, the project, but it's pretty exciting.
Christian, knowing that you understand construction, it's over
Yeah.
1,000+ square feet of decking.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. That is a
It
lot.
is, Christian.
That is
over
a lot.
1,000 square feet. About 1,100 square feet of decking is going down at the Burton residence. What do you think, Sophia? You excited?
I'm so excited. And we picked the Trex decking color. We picked malted barley.
Yeah, I saw
Incredible.
that. So wait, so is this done? Are we going to be roasting chestnuts on an open fire before Christmas at Steve's house?
Oh, for sure, Sophia.
Could
Wouldn't you
be.
say? Oh, no.
He said for sure, Sophia. You
Oh,
come
my
on.
goodness.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Let's
Well
go.
before that, Christian, I'd expect, knowing I'm in charge of scheduling.
There
This
you
is
go.
Sophia's project with Steve and Ginny. I'm just the worker on this one. But from our schedule, and I checked the books, but early in December, we want to make sure we have the Burton residence in order. That's our schedule. But again, I'll follow Sophia, Steve, and Ginny Burton on that.
Okay. All right.
All are welcome. I'll tell you that
Mhm.
right now. All are welcome.
So, Alina, do you have some pictures that you can add for us? Hey, guys, you want to see some pictures from today's activity?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay, Alina, can you please bring it up? Okay, it's
It's
coming. Do you want to? Why don't we go to commercial break and we'll
There we
bring it
go.
up on the other side? What do you
all
think?
right.
Larry, can you take us to commercial?
The Bethany Builders Podcast is sponsored by Poopin Lumber, Trex Decking, Northeastern Savings Bank, and WATD. Don't go away. More from the South Shore's #1 dad and daughter duo in the building business is next.
Hello, Chris Bethoney of Bethany Builders here. You want us to build your new deck project? Sophia Bethany, let's go. From design to job completion, Bethany Builders has got you covered. The South Shore's #1 dad-daughter duo is ready to build with you. Just give us a call at 781-898-8018. You can find us on the web at BethoneyBuilders.com, Facebook, and check out our projects on YouTube. Bethoney Builders is fully licensed, registered, and insured. Call us today for your free estimate.
I'm Peter of Tiny & Sons Glass. If you got a crack in your windshield, most likely you're ignoring it. Who needs the hassle? Here's a solution. Pick up the phone and call
1-888-64-TINIES.
We come to you, replace the windshield, insurance covers it.
Tiny & Sons Glass. 1-888-64-TINIES.
And thank you.
This is the Bethany Builders Podcast on 95.9 WATD. Once again, here's your host, Sophia Bethoney.
Welcome back, listeners. Today we had a site visit at the Burton residence, and we wanted to share some photos from today.
Okay, so can we talk over those video? I like this. Oh, okay. So we saw, just so people listening understand like what we saw. So we saw, I guess, like the full exterior view from the back, right?
From the back.
We saw that.
Correct.
Yes.
Bottom and top. And I know what you mean about how it's closed in, so I get that part of it. I saw a very serious Steve Burton, guys, pointing at things that I'm sure he did not understand.
Well, Sophia was explaining to me her plans, the plans of everything, and how
Nobody
it's gonna
gets a free
unfold.
pass here.
So you're right. I'm looking at you. Want to take shots, man?
Oh,
Listen,
it just-
there's a lot I don't know. I'm learning on the fly here.
I think
but
it's
exciting.
Listen, here's the thing. I don't either. I told you I hold the dummy end of the freaking tape measure. Okay, so nobody is. I feel like we're in the same boat here. But I like the fact that you guys bring blueprints and stuff like that, and you have some sort of like visual of what it's going to look like instead of just being like, yeah, we're going to put a fence over here. We're going to do this over. It's not like some guy drawing on a napkin.
Right.
Hey, guys, I got to let it out there a little bit. This is for Steve and Sophia and myself. I need an over and under on this. Christian Fauria knows construction. He's very knowledgeable and talented, and he's been behind the tools. I think a little bit. I almost think it's that type of play in the playbook where it's what we call that, the wing back, Steve.
Yeah, the single wing.
Yeah, the single wing. I think we're getting single wing. Christian Fauria knows construction, guys, and
Oh, of course he does.
I think we're going to find that out in the field. Christian's made a few comments, and myself, as an experienced builder, I know what I'm hearing. There's an awful lot of talent in the construction field over on that other side of the Zoom, guys.
I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan of Bethany Builders. I'm a big fan of Sophia Bethoney, Alina Bethoney. I would put Chris in last place.
Thank you.
Sophia's definitely first. I
For
would
sure.
say that your company's in good hands, though. That's got to make you feel good, though. Like,
Yes,
that your
sir.
company is in good hands. In all seriousness,
Yeah.
like that she's willing to do this at such a young age with her entire life ahead of us, of her. Like, there's so many good causes that she's doing. It's amazing.
Well,
And I want to throw a shout out, Christian, to Alina, who's does an excellent job of filming. Because it was cold out there today, and the fact that she stood out there and took those films, took those pictures. And when you see the outcome of this and how this is going to look at the end, well, Chris, you can explain that. Because the way Sophia has drawn up things, it's pretty cool how all this is going to come together.
well, it's like you say, it's one thing that Sophia put it to paper. One thing that we haven't seen and will be excited to see, Sophia has a lot of skill sets behind the tools. Sophia's going to be in there removing pavers. She's going to be in there leveling and laying, pressure treated frames, decking installation. Actually, Sophia her skill levels on that equals or surpasses her architectural skill level. She's been helping us build homes now for well over 10 years. I think we're going to be quite surprised. We're going to have a lot of fun doing this. Again, just seeing both ears, and we've talked about different projects. We expect to be at the Burton residence. We also expect to be at the Forier residence. Christian's come up with some really smart, creative ideas at his residence. I believe in the Foxborough area. We're gonna be participating in that as well, right, Sophia?
Sounds great.
I'm
That's gotta happen.
gonna really challenge. I don't want to do this show without discussing the ADUs, because the more I learn about them, it's crazy how often I hear the word ADU, right?
Mhm.
Which is what is it? Anagram, like ADU. What does it stand for?
What does it stand for, Sophia?
It stands for Accessory Dwelling Unit.
One day I'll remember it. Accessory Dwelling Unit. So Chris, share with me just the overall general idea about ADUs and the financial impact in a positive way it can have on homeowners.
Well, Christian, you just brought up something that's right on top of my mind, and I'm going to recommend this for both Steve Burton, for Christian Fauria, for Sophia Bethoney, myself as podcast members, but I want to share it with our audience. Just securing your building permit alone to have it in place that you're approved, which is a by right use, but to have it in place, I got to think from my personal opinion, please check on this, but the appraised value of your property by just holding a secured building permit that's in effect to build an ADU on your property has to be worth significant amount of monies in value. So again,
just going through forget about putting a shovel in the ground.
Correct.
Just going through the process, getting it permitted through the town, which can be a challenge, but you guys do it quickly because you know everybody, you're good at what you do, people trust you, right? And then just getting it permitted it can add value to your house, which I think is... go ahead.
In my professional opinion, having a valid building permit in place for an improvement like an ADU, which is a significant increase in value of someone's property, it's of my opinion, is a tremendous asset to have. I can tell you personally at my own primary residence, as well as for family members of ours, as well as for podcast members and anybody that wants to do business with Bethoney Builders. We secure those permits very efficiently, very timely. We have not, while it's a by right use and it's allowed, we have been successful on every permit application we've installed, and some have been challenging and tricky. And there are a lot of people that are very happy they hired us to get them to that point with our professionals in the business that we work with on a regular basis.
So answer me this. So let's say like I'm not quite ready yet. I'm a normal guy, and how much will it cost me just to get it permitted? Just so at least I have it on file. So how much will it cost, and how long does it last?
Okay, building permits when they're secured are valid for 6 months to get started for the project. Okay. What happens if you haven't completed the project or advanced it? You simply can address the town, see if there's a fee involved to extend your building permit. Okay. So you do not lose the right of the building permit. You just have to keep that building permit in effect so that it's a valid building permit that you can act on. There are some other caveats or provisions if you get started with the project. There are some different things that are affect the building codes as far as that. As far as a hard cost, it depends on the scope of the ADU, the size, and so forth. We usually base that on some sort of percentage. But between, depending if you need any sort of engineering services, a land survey is something that's required, a building plan as far as an architectural plan and so forth. But to give you on an entry level position on one of the easier ones that doesn't have a lot of issues, up or down approximately $15,000, we'll put that in place.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Added value to your house, lock it all in, get it done. That's awesome. But you know what else Steve, I was going to ask you about your hot tub. Is there a place for the hot tub?
Yeah. So what Sophia's designed on the left corner, when we walked around the corner, the hot tub will go right there. Once the decking is all in place, Lord be willing, the hot tub will go.
Recessed.
Recessed.
Right? Did I say it right? Recessed?
Recessed hot tub.
You did. Actually, on that application, though, it's going to be, it'll be sitting on the flat surface. Steve wants to put it on the lower level so we can.
It's going to be on a lower level, Christian.
The water
not on
view.
the upper.
I can just picture Steve in his Speedo, like just sitting there staring at the water. Like,
come on, Christian.
All day I've been talking sports, and look at me. This is how I end my day.
Christian, we won't get too deep into it, but remember I said these words. This is between Sophia and Steve, and you and I will kind of watch this. I'm going to say one word, Malibu.
Malibu.
Steve and
Yeah.
Sophia know what that is, and that's in honor of Christian Fauria being from California, West
That's a
Coast.
tease.
Steve,
That's a tease.
when you think of Malibu and you think of the beach, and you think of houses tucked in the hillside,
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. We'll talk about that on a
Ooh.
future
That's
episode.
where Christian grew up. That's where
Mhm.
Christian grew up.
Well, I didn't grow up in Malibu, but I spent a lot of time in Malibu.
Yeah, you know Malibu.
I know Zuma Beach that was my real spot. Malibu, I would drive through Malibu. It was a little bit too pricey for me, and I was always getting looked at like, "What are you doing in our neighborhood?" I'm like, "I'm just driving through, minding my own business. Got my boogie board. Gonna play some beach volleyball."
Well, Steve, this one's a special one for you. We got another caller in, and this is Christian's. He's a huge fan of Christian Fauria, as he is of Steve and Sophia and myself. But Larry, can you patch through a special guest that's called in tonight?
All set.
All right, we're waiting for him.
We should play a mystery.
Hey, I'm here, guys. How are you?
Who's that, Christian?
That's my boy Jerry.
The Big
Yeah,
G.
you bet, baby.
Hey, Jerry.
How are you?
There's Jerry, Big G.
Yeah. Listen, you guys, you all look amazing, and I got to say, that new studio is out of this world. So great job, Alina, for putting that all together, and you guys just, it looks fantastic.
Let's give it up for
and
Alina.
Shout out to my mom, Alina Bethany.
Yeah, exactly.
Alina
Give it up
Bethany,
for
shout
Alina,
out.
for
There you go.
sure. And I got to say, Chris, talking about the over or under for Christian, despite his request for a dummy-proof tape measure, I'm going to take the over on him having knowledge. I'm going to take the over on him having skill.
I agree,
I hope
Jerry.
that's not a bad bet, but I think it's a good bet.
Jerry,
I think it's a good bet.
you couldn't be more accurate. Christian, he comes across that way, but he's a silent assassin.
But see,
Exactly.
Well, you see my little built-ins. I'd be honest with you, I didn't build these.
Yeah,
I actually.
He
had
knows
them
what he's
built.
doing.
I
He's
just
very smart.
act
He's
like I
very
did it.
thorough,
Yeah.
and he knows how to win. That's why he's got Super Bowl rings.
Well,
Super Bowl
Jerry,
rings, exactly.
Jerry, I will share a story with you. When I was younger, the first house I built, I was the opposite of Bethoney Builders, Steve, and Chris, and Sophia, and Jerry, and Alina. I was the opposite. I was like, I needed to hang a TV, like the old school TVs, those big tube TVs, and you would hang it on a big bar.
They weighed
and
like 400 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't have a stud finder. Okay. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just kind of tap on the wall, and where I hear a thud and it's different, I know that's where the stud is. So I start I go, oh, there it is. Wah, drill through it. Not the stud. I'm like, wait a second, I'll keep going. Went through it. No stud. Went 3 holes I put in this wall.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
But you know what,
now
Christian?
we need a dummy-proof.
Yeah.
We need a dummy-proof stud finder.
I know.
I mean, this is crazy.
But Christian, you knew what to look for. So, that in itself is not a rookie move. You knew what you were looking for. You were looking for the studs. And to be frank, unless we got a stud finder the way that you did it, that's how it was back in the day when you're trying to get it done. So
Yeah, but it was a rookie move. He put 3 holes in his wall.
look at that.
What are you talking about,
Christian,
man?
we got to get you down the Burton
Put 3
residence.
holes
We're
in a
going to
wall?
run some decking down there.
I can't
Yeah.
wait. I want to run some decking.
I don't know if Steve wants him on the job site. Maybe watch.
No, I
him.
do. He's
Not
my
working.
guy.
I don't know.
my guy.
He's my guy, and he's beyond talented. When I'm listening to Christian explaining, he's banging the wall, listening for the stud, everything else. We're going to need Christian Fauria on all of these job sites because I'm telling you, there's a lot of talent there. And there's something else. Steve Burton, I personally have witnessed over 20 years ago, nail gun in hand, framing a dormer down in Belmont, Massachusetts for a close friend of ours. Steve was getting it done, guys. So I think everybody's in for a real treat when we're doing some of these projects. Both Steve, Christian, Sophia, Alina, Jerry, these guys can build. I'm just sitting back a little bit. I think I'm going to be surprised.
We've got a team of builders.
Yeah, we do.
That's right.
I'm ready to watch it. I'm ready to come down and to lean against the house and just tell everybody what to do.
Hey, Jerry. I'm glad you pointed
Yes,
out.
sir.
I'm glad you pointed out, Jerry, the Chris and Sophia's background there, because that set right there is top notch. I mean, you got all the top stuff when it comes to putting on a podcast. Those chairs, that sign, that's pretty phenomenal stuff.
Well, we're really grateful.
It looks amazing.
This week, guys, we're able to get, again, a shout out to Christian Fauria, shout out to Alina and everybody helping us. Shout out to Matt, Many others, Larry as well on board here. We're able to get an iMac computer, which I think is necessary. We're able to get these, shout out to Shure microphones, as well as the headphones, and then a Rodecaster. I think at this point,
Got some of the best stuff.
I think so. We had a little bit of, we'll figure it out at the beginning. Maybe we'll figure out why that was, but I think from this point moving forward, I think we're going to be in much better shape. Figuring out the electronics we had to learn. We did not know how to do that. Christian was incredibly helpful.
Yeah, and listen, that's just that's we've come so far with this show, and I think we're literally almost there. Like I think this today was like the last kink that would like kind of trip us up with the. Sometimes there's a reverb in your headphones, and that's an engineering thing on their end, you know. So it has nothing to do with you. I don't want to throw anybody on the bus, but that's happened to me many times doing the show, doing my old radio show from home. But you know what? Listen, man, if you ran into a jam, not to keep using like building as an analogy, and you just like, well, what are we gonna do now? Like you'd never get anything done. Like part of being a good football team, a good coach, is understanding that there's always a way. Like where there's a will, there's a way. Like there's always an answer to something, right, Chris? Like with any, like what's the toughest building situation where you said, holy cow, we can't do this anymore. There's too many circumstances that are beyond our control.
The only thing ever that I would always ear back, and I, again, with God watching over me and God's plan, if there's anything that's ever in question in regards when it's for safety, I will shut it back. I will lean back, and I will make sure that I go to the front before anybody to make sure, it's like the captain of the ship. I will make sure that everything is exactly on point when in regards to safety. And after, like I say, I'm approaching, 38, 39 years plus of running a construction business. And by the grace of God, we've never had anything more than a tetanus shot in all those years. That's
really?
how
Somebody step on a
blessed
nail?
I've been. I was the only one to step on a nail in 38 years.
Wow.
And I've framed homes. I've done this because I'm extremely conscientious. When in regards to nails and things like that, it's always, it's like sports. You need to anticipate. You need to have vision. You can't just look forward. You need to look left, right, in the rear. You got to be very aware of your surroundings, right, Christian and Steve and Sophia? If you look in one direction, you're going to get caught. So you got to always be aware of your surroundings. Anticipation.
Yeah. And you always got to wear a helmet or hard hat.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Safety is huge.
Yeah. I've been on so many job sites where like the safety record was like really embarrassing. And I've been on other ones where like, wow, they really have high standards with making sure everybody goes home alive. You know what I mean, Steve?
Oh,
Like,
100%.
Yeah, that's
No, no,
important,
no.
man. I'm telling you.
No.
Scary.
That's
Yeah.
important. Hey,
And
Jerry,
Jerry,
I
can
wanna-
you give us an update on, Steve, never interrupt you. Jerry, can you give us an update on the Bethoney Builders Deck Challenge and our expansion and what's going on out there? What have we been able to accomplish in 2+ weeks?
Deck challenge update. Absolutely. No problem whatsoever. Lots going on, guys. Super excited. Of course, we just today put under contract Mr. Melvin's project, right? So
That's correct.
we're going to kick that off, I believe, Chris, at the end of the week, if I'm not mistaken. So
That's correct.
super excited about that one, right?
Mhm.
And,
We're gonna go double
and
fee
so
on that for the town of Weymouth, Jerry. We're
double
not gonna
fee
go
on that one,
single.
exactly.
That's correct.
Nope,
We're 2 weeks in, Jerry.
double-
How much have we raised for the student athletic fee? It's not
just
about the
two-
money.
2,000?
That's correct.
Yeah,
2,000.
we're just right around 2,000, right? So
It's all about the
in a
kids.
couple
It's
weeks
not
in.
about the money. But the money
Nope,
puts the
absolutely.
kids to the playing field and takes hopefully a little bit of stress off of families going into this Thanksgiving and holiday season. We want to make sure the kids can play. We don't want, we're going to do all that we can to make sure that families have that little extra push so the children can play sports. And, everybody's got it hard enough, and we're going to work harder to make sure that we can give back and do our part at Bethoney Builders.
Absolutely. Takes a village, right? And so, no, continue. I'm super excited, right? That puts us right around the $2,000 mark. So of course we'll be dropping off another check right to the town.
2
So
weeks
that's
in,
awesome.
Jerry. 2 weeks.
2 weeks in. 2 weeks in. And so, great stuff there. And Chris, as you and I talk about, right, I'm getting inquiries from other schools,
Mhm.
other public schools, and they're super excited about opportunities. And I think we're going to save it for Thursday from Gillette, but we have a commitment, right?
Jerry,
from
we got
another
a second
school
commitment,
system.
Jerry?
We got a second commitment, right?
Jerry,
And
that's
so
your hard
super
work, and you're going to
excited.
announce it. Jerry's going to announce it on Thursday, guys. And knowing that Christian is going to be in travel, you have a family gathering on
For a
Thursday,
wedding, I
right,
gotta go to a
Christian?
wedding.
Congratulations. We're going to,
I love it.
we could never, that seat that's Christian's seat with the blessing, Jerry has
Stays
to,
empty.
I mean, Christian has to give the okay. It stays
Oh.
empty, but if Christian will allow it, can Big G sit in your seat this
Oh, Big
Thursday,
G.
Christian?
Only Big G.
There we go.
Only
You're the
Big
man.
G.
You're the
Yeah.
man.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
Big G.
Thank you.
Big
Yeah.
G's going to make his
I mean, I may
debut.
not dress as well as you, but I'll try and hold up my end, Christian.
You look good, buddy. You look
Hey,
good.
hey, Big G, you better know the Patriots, so you better come in.
Yeah,
with
you got to
something to
come with
bring.
some opinions.
Because let me tell you something.
I'll
this
come with
team
some
is rolling.
opinions and some crazy scores and stuff. Absolutely.
I
Don't you
love
worry.
that. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big G,
No,
can
but,
you wear
I'm
can you
super-
wear some
super
sort
pumped.
of can you wear some sort of unique outfit or anything else? Because Big G, you got fans throughout the South Shore. Please, we can't have you come in just
Houndstooth
casual,
coat.
low key. I mean, who was it that we saw last week, Sophia? You saw what? Sean, the agent.
Oh,
Salata.
yeah.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
That's Salata.
I mean, I might have to wear. Yeah.
I mean,
I might
maybe
have to
I
wear
don't
that
know.
famous hat from Vegas, Chris. We'll see what happens.
Jerry, everybody would love that hat. You think we can do that, Jerry?
I think we're going to have to give it a whirl. I think we're going to have to give it a whirl for sure.
I mean, Christian, we know that Christian's in travel, but that don't mean Christian can't check in on us, and he's got to see the Big G
oh,
hat.
boy.
Yeah, I may have. I may just have to just be a surprise guest. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, there we
I
go.
love it. I love it.
Maybe completely
But,
polluted, which means for a great show, by the way.
Oh, God.
That'd be
Even better.
I'm
fantastic.
calling you
even
from a hot
better.
tub. We'll get in the hot tub.
Oh, there we go.
Got hot tub fever.
Oh,
we
my
go.
God. Hot tub fever, baby. You know
Hot
it.
tub
You know
fever.
it. But I'm super pumped, Chris. Super pumped. More great news, and we'll talk about it more on Thursday for
For
sure.
sure. You know, guys, I'm not sure if you know this. Jerry Levit is also a full-time member here at the Bethoney Builders team. So not only is he working within the podcast, he also has a concentrated time at Bethoney Builders in the construction trade. And, feel free to reach out to Jerry Levit regarding these deck projects and any sort of build-out projects you want to do in the South
Absolutely.
Shore. So,
Thank you, Jerry.
Absolutely.
well, thanks, Jerry.
Thank you,
You bet.
All
Jerry.
right, Jerry.
All right.
G.
We'll talk to you guys later.
That's Big G,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Big G.
Big
Big
G.
G. There we
That's
go.
neat.
Sophia, what are your thoughts?
I think it sounds awesome.
What do you think of the Burton project? I mean, that is incredible. Over almost 1,100 square feet of decking, Christian.
Yeah. It's a lot. That's a lot of wood.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure treated wood, Steve.
Yep.
Well, you know what? If we're gonna have the athletes over, it's got to be a big space. And I know, you want to cook out there. We want to be able to feed them, but I just don't want to just invite, the athletes. I want to open it up to kids too. You know, some kids don't have a chance to be on the water, to be by the water. I want to be able to have some of these kids be a blessing to others. That's one of the things my dad taught me. He said, you know what? It's not all about you. You want to be able to give back. And we want to try to give back to as many kids as we possibly can. That's why I want to be able to open up the house to anybody who wants to come down the Cape. Some kids in the inner city, some kids from around the areas have never been to the Cape before.
What about big kids who live in Foxborough? Like, are they part of the same family?
All part of the family.
I'll be. You know what? I will drive the boat. If you get like a cool pontoon boat, I'll be the official captain.
We plan to we plan to do that.
Incredible.
In the next showing, we'll show the water that we're on, and we'll show. We don't have a pontoon boat yet. Considering that we just moved down there, we don't have a pontoon boat yet, but we plan to get that. But my plan is to share it with other people.
There you go.
That's
Your dad will be proud.
amazing.
That's the magic. Christian, when I was down there, the one thing I looked to when I went down the stairs and down to the dock area that the Burtons have, and it's a spectacular place, and more importantly, the memories that are upcoming, and it's just incredible. It's just great to see how happy Steve and Ginny and the family are, and ourselves coming down to visit. But sandy bottom, Christian, great for swimming. It wasn't
Nice.
weeds and everything else. It was a sandy bottom, nice clear water. Boy, Steve, what an amazing spot for everybody to enjoy this summer.
Can we
Christian,
do a polar bear club like in the winter? If maybe we'll have we should do like a polar bear plunge.
That's
So Alina's
That's
in,
not
she
me.
says. Alina's in, she said, Christian.
Yeah.
She says, if we're doing it, she's in.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
I've
I
done
have
it
a
before.
buddy of mine, guys, who plays in a band. His name is Steve Spector, and he'll come out and play for anybody, and he's very good. I mean, very good. And he sings any song you want him to sing, he'll sing it. But
Okay.
he does a great job, and we want to be able to perform on the lake.
Wow,
Incredible.
this is like a whole. We got like
Oh
a
yeah,
whole, like,
we're
new
going
little
to
thing.
yeah.
do it. We're going to try to do it big.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I've got
I'm just
some great
trying to get a
plans.
bath. I'm just trying to get a toilet in my basement. That's all
we'll
I'm
get
looking
that
for.
done.
We got to make that happen. Did you
We'll get
saw
that-
the TAM residence, Christian, that
did.
bathroom?
That's very nice.
Clean and neat. We'll get that
Yeah.
done in no time. We
Clean
start
and
on a
neat.
Monday. I want to be cleaned up and done by Thursday. We got to make that happen.
Hey, when is Sophia? Like, what's the latest, Sophia, with the governor and all the projects you have going on, Governor Healy? What's going on? What's the latest with that? Do you have any good news or?
I can answer that.
Steve, can you answer?
Yeah, a little bit, because the governor's office called me this week and they said, we want to have Sophia, we want to meet with Sophia. We want to talk about her plans. We want to get to her. And so that's in the making right now, that she's going to be able to go in, because Sophia's, when you do an ADU for a homeless veteran, they want to know what's going on, and it's pretty exciting. So right now they're trying to set up a schedule. Sophia's in school right now as well, but we got Thanksgiving coming up, and they want to set up a schedule where she's not taken out of school, but she can meet with the governor behind closed doors, and they're going to talk about what's coming up here.
Yeah. Christian, we received a phone call. Steve and I were on a phone call Friday afternoon from the governor's office to
Governor Moore, really, she's very busy anyway, but I love the fact that she takes time out to deal with people who are helping others. And that's what she's all about.
Yeah. So Sophia, can I
Well,
speak
I
to
can't
Sophia?
wait.
Excited?
Very excited.
Beyond.
And I'm so grateful
Can
for
she
the
get-
opportunity to meet with the governor. I think it's so hard to, not so hard, but it's weird to imagine, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, my main thing would be you should make sure I'm there, because the first thing
Okay.
I'm going to do, Sophia, is shake her down to make sure you get into Harvard. That's basically it.
There you go.
I have my own, like, you guys all have your own personal goals. Like, my goal is to make sure, like, because the likes of us, like they don't want us there, but they'll have Sophia. Like, Sophia
have
is our
Sophia.
representative, right?
We
She's the
need you,
representative.
Christian. We need you, Steve, Alina.
Yep.
So we need all the help. Sophia needs all the help she can get, and she's humbled. And you're right. You pray on, not to speak for you, but you pray that maybe they'll find a spot for you there.
Hey guys, we're running out of time.
We are. It's been so much fun.
So I guess we should call wins win and loss. So I'm going to go first, since we are doing a football and a building
Yep.
show. Patriots win 1,200 to 3.
Sophia.
Okay. I'm going to say Patriots 24, Jets 17.
What? You got a close game, Sophia.
Yeah, you got a close game.
Okay.
Well, she's going on 3 days rest. I mean, I understand that, but I'm going to go Patriots 34, Jets 10.
That's more like it. That's what
I'm going to go 27-14 Patriots.
Okay. All right.
So
There we have it.
At the end of this, they're going to be 9-2.
Yeah.
9-2,
Yep.
Christian.
Which is wild.
Sophia,
Uh-oh.
9-2.
9-2.
9-2.
I'm going 9-2.
All right. So
I'm going 12 plus wins for the season.
I like
Under
that.
or over?
I'm going to go. You know what? I would take the over in this.
Yeah, I'm going
Steve?
over too.
I'm going
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Sophia.
I'll say over.
And speaking
we
with
go.
that, our show is over, guys.
All
So
right.
you guys
All
have been
right.
amazing.
The South
Again, the
Shores
Bethany Builders
first choice
Podcast.
for live
We
team
get
coverage
there.
of breaking
Steve,
news,
Christian,
emergency traffic,
everybody.
severe
Good
weather,
night.
and high
Good
school
night, everybody.
football.
Take care.
95.9
Always a great time.
WATD
Great show, guys. Great show.
WATD.com.
Thank you.
There we go.